You know that moment your paycheck hits, and for about 12 seconds, you feel rich. Your account looks healthy. You think, okay, this month I'm saving. This month I stop wasting money. And then, rent, groceries, that subscription you forgot about. A random dinner, a car thing. And somehow, before the month is even over, you're staring at your account like, where did it go? Here is the part nobody tells you. This is not random. It is a trap. And every single generation walks right into it with newer phones, newer apps, and the exact same result. Here is the #1 money mistake every generation repeats. They build the lifestyle first, then hope the financial stability shows up later. Boomers did it with bigger houses. Gen X did it with car loans. Millennials did it with credit cards. Gen Z is doing it with buy now, pay later and delivery apps. Different tools, same trap. Nobody wakes up and says, I think I'll ruin my finances today. It starts with one upgrade. Your first real paycheck. Suddenly the old apartment feels small. The cheap phone feels embarrassing. Cooking at home feels like a chore. You tell yourself, I deserve this. And sometimes you do. But here is the problem. The reason this trap works on every generation is that lifestyle inflation does not feel like inflation. It feels like progress. You are not thinking I'm becoming financially fragile. You are thinking I'm finally living better. And every single upgrade feels reasonable. $12 a month. $80 for dinner, it was a special occasion. A $300 car payment, everyone has one. $6 coffee, it helps me get through the day. One at a time, these look harmless. Stacked together, they become a financial identity. And here is the trap. Once your brain accepts a lifestyle as normal, cutting back does not feel like saving money. It feels like losing status. You are not just losing the expense. You are losing who you became. Let me show you how this actually plays out. Person A earns $3,000 a month, spends $2,700, saves $300. Not amazing, but something. Person B earns $5,000 a month, but she upgrades everything: nicer apartment, newer car, eating out, subscriptions, a little travel. She spends $4,950. Person B earns $2,000 more every month and saves $150 less. That sounds ridiculous, but this is real life for millions of people. Because wealth is not built by income. Wealth is built by the gap between what you earn and what you spend. If you earn $5,000 and spend $5,000, you are not free. You are just running on a more expensive treadmill. And the treadmill gets faster the more you earn. And let's talk about what that extra spending really costs. Because it is not just $300. $300 a month on lifestyle upgrades doesn't sound life-changing. But $300 a month, invested consistently for 30 years, at an average 8% return, that becomes roughly $447,000. Almost $500,000. Gone. Traded for stuff you probably don't even remember buying. This is the part every generation misses. You feel the pleasure of spending immediately. You don't feel the pain of lost compound growth until decades later when you're 52, looking back, saying the same sentence every generation says, I wish I started earlier. There is another reason this mistake keeps repeating, and it is worse now than ever. Every generation compared themselves to someone. Your grandparents compared to their neighbors. Your parents compared to co-workers. But now, you are comparing your life to thousands of people on your phone. Every single day. People your age buying homes, traveling, at restaurants you can't afford. And even when you know it's fake, a carefully edited highlight reel, your brain still reacts. It doesn't say, this is curated content. It says, why am I behind? And that feeling is expensive. Feeling behind makes people spend money to catch up. They buy the car, book the trip, say yes to plans they can't afford. And here is the secret nobody tells you: a lot of the people you're trying to keep up with are also broke. They are just broke with better lighting. So how do you break the cycle? You don't need to live miserably. You don't need to give up coffee. You just need to reverse the order. Most people do this: earn, upgrade lifestyle, pay bills, save whatever is left. Financially stable people do this: earn, save and invest first, pay bills, enjoy what's left guilt-free. That order changes everything. Step 1. Create a gap. If you earn $3,000, don't build a $3,000 lifestyle. Build a $2,400 one. That gap is your oxygen. Even 10% changes your life. Step 2. Freeze your lifestyle after every raise. Next time your income goes up, wait 3 months before upgrading anything. Capture the raise before your lifestyle does. Step 3. Automate one transfer. Even $25 a week. Do not rely on motivation. Motivation is unreliable. Automation works while you sleep. Here is the one sentence to remember. Build financial stability before lifestyle comfort. Not because comfort is bad, but because comfort without stability is fragile. It looks good until life gets hard, and life always gets hard eventually. Your future self is not asking you to be perfect. It is just asking you to start. So start small. Protect the gap. Freeze the lifestyle after raises. Automate the saving. Because the mistake every generation repeats is waiting too long to build the foundation. And the best time to stop repeating it is right now. Now I want to hear from you in the comments. Which upgrade hit you hardest? The car, the apartment, the subscriptions, or the food? Drop it below. And if this helped you, hit subscribe. That is how Money Made Simple keeps growing. See you in the next one.